Hi there, Christine here from ChristineFerneyOnline.com. If you decide to get into a leadership role and actually join the executive of your club, you'll be given a Club Leadership Handbook. This is also available online. Everything is online now. Toastmasters has really ramped up their online presence in the last probably year. They're also revamping the whole educational program to bring everything into modern day. So if you're learning about marketing and branding and things like that, they have a lot of information in Toastmasters to support you in learning all that information. So if you're a young business person or aspiring to be a business person, Toastmasters is a great place to go and get information and experience about branding and leadership. If you want to go even further or try some different kind of programs depending on what is in your life, there is expanding your horizons. So anytime you complete an award, you'll get this expanding your horizons. And it's for more advanced programs. So in here it's got how to conduct productive meetings. So if you lead meetings and you want them to be more productive, we have a whole manual in Toastmasters to guide us. Parliamentary procedures in action. Now we have a little business segment each week, and what do we know about parliamentary procedures? Unless you want to be a politician and you've been studying this, you probably know nothing. If you have aspirations to become a politician, this is a great place to get a start early on in life, and you can read about it, and then you can actually teach this. So it's set up as a module to be taught. And I have here a list of things that's like the chart of motions. So it tells what all the different kinds of motions are and how you can, whether you can interrupt the speaker or not, whether you need a seconder, whether it's amendable. So for example, when the minutes are presented each week, do you need to make a motion to have the minutes accepted as read? Actually, no. The Youth Leadership Program is kind of like a mini Toastmasters program. So I think it's an 8-week program. There are workbooks. This is actually the student's workbook. There is a workbook for the program facilitator who would guide the students. And I think there's enough here for 10 students. Anyways, it's a package. It's very affordable through Toastmasters. Toastmasters is a not-for-profit organization, so they're not out to make a whole lot of money. They just recover their costs and their overhead. There are also educational programs in Toastmasters, and this is so that the clubs can self-educate themselves. There are 3 programs. There is the Better Speakers series, which has 10 modules, I believe, that teaches you how to be a better speaker, how to write an introduction for a speech, how to organize your speech. Pretty much follows the competent communication manual, only they're more in depth. So they're 20-minute presentations, and you can actually read those and get more information about how to do each project. The second one is the Better Club series. So this is actually how to run your club and how to be a better club. How to recruit members into your club. So if you're in another service organization or if you're in a charity or anything like that and you're looking for some tools, it might be if you have a person that's really interested in education and growth, recommend that they go and check out Toastmasters. Maybe your service club would even pay for their membership, and they can go and find out what tools are available in Toastmasters that are transferable into your organization. A lot of companies are starting to set up Toastmasters clubs in their company because they know the value of it. And universities are actually starting to solicit Toastmasters to bring a club into their school because they know that this helps the students with their presentation skills during their classes and with learning interviewing skills, because we do table topics, which are mini speeches, so 1 to 2.5 minutes, which is the perfect amount of time to answer an interview question. The third series, educational series, is called the Leadership Excellence Series. Now I have an old package here, but this one, the first one in the series, is the Visionary Leader. And in here, it actually has an introduction saying, this is, you can insert your name here and give this to somebody to introduce you. You wouldn't want to, you'd want to personalize it, but it gives you an example that you can follow and then personalize. Then it's got a whole 20-minute script. Now, when I did my first educational, I read it. I can tell you, it was boring, and all those people endured for 20 minutes. But that's pretty much what everybody does the first time. Toastmasters is a place where we learn by doing. And then we get feedback, and people suggest, you could personalize it by doing this or by doing that. And so we get to learn gently how to do it better. And when people have to go through that, they're normally inspired then to actually go and do a better job themselves. And so then we have a model to copy. So what would you get from Toastmasters? Well, in my experience, it gave me courage. The courage to try new things, to keep going, and always try bigger and better. And so my breadth and depth of experience in speaking in public has grown astronomically, actually, over 15 years. Where I used to be sick to my stomach for days before speaking, I am not. I might get butterflies for a few minutes or 30 seconds at the beginning of a speech, but once I get going, I'm normally fine. When you have that courage and you take steps, then you start to develop confidence and self-esteem. Those are just natural results that come out of that. So I don't know where else you could go for this kind of cost-effective personal development. So I really encourage everybody to check it out. All Toastmasters meetings are open, unless it's a corporate club and it's closed to people that work in a company. All Toastmasters meetings, I believe, are open. You can go to Toastmasters International to search online and put in your area code or your zip code or whatever postal codes you have in the country you're at, or put in the name of your country, and you can narrow it down and find a club somewhere near you. I lived in Edmonton, Alberta for 15 years, and while I was there, there were actually 80 Toastmasters clubs in that city alone. So you can often find a club that meets any day of the week, any time of day. There's lots of options to choose from. If you have any specific questions, you can go to my website, christineferneyonline.com, and there's a contact page, and send me an email. And if you have any questions, I'll do whatever I can to help to guide you to the personal development that you want in the most cost-effective way. And if there's something I can help you with personally, I do have coaching there that you can sign up for. But if you just have a quick question, send me an email and I'll do my best to answer. Bye for now.